Hello, 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 ladies and gentlemen. We are here. We are finally live. Couple minutes delay. As you know, this is a show. This is the first time we're doing this show on my channel. First time we're setting up. So when you're doing something for the first time, you always deal with some type of issues, some type of technical issues, setup, etc. But I am with my guy right here, Maestro I, coming to you live from the MGM Grand Arena over there in Cali. You already know I'm here in New York, Washington Heights. Welcome, Maestro. Tell them how it's going out there. Tell them how busy,
Well, as
how
you
the
said,
struggle has
Kenny, I'm
been.
live on the scene. I'm actually in the basement back area of the MGM Grand Arena. I had to get past security. I had to step up here, hence the delays. But it's already starting to buzz. I saw Ben Davidson on the way in. He's going to be working with Team Haney. Eddie
Nice.
Hearn's in the house. It's going to be a big show. And I'm happy to be live, reporting from the scene from my brother Kenny T. I'm looking forward to a really good fight.
Bro, I'm looking forward to some great fights too. I'm looking forward to some great breakdowns with you. And I'm looking forward to seeing a lot of action from you over there, man. Look, we're gonna go live on your channel after. You know what I'm saying? You over there live. We got lots to talk about, a lot of potential people to talk about. You in the scene, I'm pretty sure it's Mixie over there. And man, big props to you. Wish I could be out there, but it is what it is. But yeah, let's start getting into it. We got a great weekend of boxing ahead of us. Tonight should be a great night for the sport of boxing, and tomorrow as well. Two good fights. Kind of like last weekend. Two great fights last weekend as well. Um, you're there at the MGM to see Devin Haney and Jojo Diaz face off, and there's also a co-main event, which is the two female boxers. Their names being Jessica McCaskill and
McCaskill, yep.
Victoria Bustos.
Yep, absolutely. It should be a really good fight. I actually saw Jessica McCaskill last week in New York City. She was doing live the zone coverage. Actually, sitting right beside me. She looked to be in excellent shape, Kenny. Quite beautiful too, to be quite honest with you.
Yeah.
But yeah, she was there with Chris Algieri doing the fight. She looks ready to go. I expect her to get the W. Her opponent's nowhere near as experienced as she is, so I'm looking forward to a good show there.
Yeah, I definitely believe that McCaskill's gonna pull this one out. Yeah, when I seen the pre-fight training videos, she looked like a savage, and she was really in there, showing a lot. Really good. In the for the media workout, she was really in there fighting as if she was sparring 12 rounds by herself, even more. She went in there for a really long time. Pardon the sirens. I'm in New York City. You know, in New York City, lots of crime happens. That means we got lots of police doing what they should and what they shouldn't do. But I got my joke right here. If you look up, I am home from New York, but I'm supposedly at the MGM Grand Arena with my man Maestro. You know what I'm saying? But all right, I think McCaskill's definitely gonna come in here. She's gonna come in here looking powerful, strong. She's gonna be long. She's gonna be powerful and impactful, short as well. She has both games. She can move very very well. I don't know if I see this fight going full 12 rounds. She looked like she was ready to take somebody's head off in those pre-fight trainings. Are your thoughts of the similar aspect, Maestro?
Yeah, you mean on the female fight, Kenny?
Yeah, McCaskill
Yeah, I
and
mean, look, I don't see uh, a knockout in this fight, but I definitely see a one-sided fight, victory for McCaskill. Tricky thing about boxing with the women is you don't really see a lot of knockouts because the women fight for 2 rounds. They don't obviously have as much power typically as the men, but she's a very exciting fighter, and I expect her to do very well, Kenny, on Saturday night here at the MGM Grand Live. The fight cards actually started. The first off TV undercard fight is already gone underway. I heard David Diamante out there announcing, and now I'm hearing the Mexican mariachi music, which has become quite common here at the big fight cards.
when do you plan on walking inside to start, getting some footage, getting speaking to some people, getting some
Well,
interviews, hopefully.
the actual interviews and footage like that, unfortunately, I can't take until after the fight. Um, unless I stay outside of the arena, and which is what I'm doing right now. But once the fight starts, I'll be reporting. I'll be taking photos. I'll be sharing those photos on Instagram. I've got somebody helping me here today, my wife, who's out here with me, and yeah, I'm looking forward to sharing all of that. But as soon as the fight finishes, I'll be going live on my channel, Kenny.
Nice, nice. Sounds great, brother. Um, so you have for a hell of a night. You know what I'm saying? Front row views. I mean, not exactly front row, but in
No,
stadium views,
we're
not
actually
on
right there.
TV
No, we're
views.
right there, front row, actually, pretty
Oh,
much.
that's amazing.
That we
That's
got hooked
amazing.
up with some great seats, courtesy of Mr. Eddie Hearn and his excellent matchroom team here. They hooked us up. But let's talk about the main event, Kenny.
Definitely. Let's get to it, brother, because it's definitely
Give me a
gonna
give me a
be.
prediction. I dropped my prediction last night at around 3 a.m. your time. For
I seen your prediction, but let's give it to the people on this channel one time as well. But I'll get right into it. I remember we spoke on Monday, mano a mano, and yeah, I gave a good little breakdown, and then after I gave that breakdown of what I thought was going to happen, I went back and I watched a lot of tape, and I watched size differences, arm length differences, leg length differences, footwork differences, speed difference,
Mhm.
power difference, and it's going to be a very exciting, impactful fight. After reviewing everything, I do think that Devin Haney is most, if he stays smart and he stays boring,
Yeah.
which he should,
Hmm.
he could easily come out of this fight with a 12 round unanimous victory. But he can't fall asleep. Jojo Diaz definitely throws a lot more punches than Linares does. I can't really evaluate who has more power, Linares or Jojo, but Jojo obviously definitely has power. So Devin Haney can't fall asleep in there, and he he's not going to be able to just keep JoJo at bay by doing what he was doing with Linares. Linares, jab, double jab. That went on for like 6, 7, 8 rounds. So yeah, man, I just feel that there could be a knockout, right? Because JoJo does throw combinations, punches and bunches, awkward from awkward positions. He hits the body very well. He hits the jaw very well. I just feel like it's definitely going to be a hell of a fight, and there could be a knockout. And if JoJo gets the knockout, I think JoJo's going to finish him. It's not going to be like Linares, where Linares got a knockout and then he tried, but the knockdown that he got was right at the end of the bell. So once he tried and Devin Haney came back, he tried, but I don't think he tried enough. He let Devin Haney grab him up, and I don't think JoJo's gonna allow Devin Haney to grab him up if he does get knocked down. So yeah, man, I definitely have Devin Haney pulling this off by a 12-round decision. If it goes to 12 rounds, JoJo can definitely get a knockout. But I don't think it's a definite hands down like, oh, Haney's gonna win no matter what. That's just my judgment. If JoJo gets in there and can break the body down and can get the guy on the Bambi legs, it may just be a wrap for Devin Haney. The JoJo is not no pushover.
No, here's my opinion about this. If this fight weren't at 135 pounds, I'd probably favor Jojo Diaz. But Jojo Diaz, I don't think is a natural lightweight. I think he's a natural 130 pounder. And Devin Haney's actually a big lightweight. And rumor is, much like with Teofimo, and I want to talk about this on Monday when I see you again, Kenny, because some news dropped about Teofimo that I found quite alarming, about his condition going into the last fight. But
I heard something too.
he's not a small lightweight. He's a big lightweight, Devin Haney, and his size and his reach is going to play a part. And JoJo's typically able to outwork and outmaneuver guys on the inside. But here's the thing: I think Devin Haney will be able to kind of hold, much in the way we saw Stephen Fulton hold, to stifle the attack of Brandon Figueroa uh, in another big fight that happened recently. I think Devin Haney has the physical advantages to be able to do that. And I agree with you. If he jabs and boxes his way um, to a 12-round decision, it might not be the most exciting fight, but it will be a win for Devin Haney. My prediction is Devin Haney by unanimous decision. I think JoJo's sturdy, especially now that he's not draining himself to get to 130. But at the same time, I don't think he's a natural 135 pounder. He'll be physically strong. He'll be able to withstand Haney's shots, but I don't think the physically that he'll be able to get past essentially what I see to be jab, right hand, hook, and then hold maneuvers by Devin
Yep,
Haney.
and hold, turn, move back, push off. Yeah, I see it happening all fight. Also, when it comes to the body, right? I compared maybe the last 5-6 fighters that JoJo has been against and the fighters that Devin Haney has been against, like 5-6 fighters. And JoJo has never fought anybody of the height or length of Devin Haney. Devin Haney has the longest reach of anybody that JoJo has ever faced. He was comparing him to Fortuna, and I forgot who. I looked up Fortuna's reach. Fortuna's reach is a 68 and a half, 69. Devin
Fortuna's a
Haney's
small
70.
lightweight.
Yeah,
Lightweight, but he has a good punch, but small lightweight. So totally different
exactly.
dynamics.
Yeah, but that's what Jojo Diaz compared to. But when I went back and looked at the numbers, no, that's false advertisement right there. Devin Haney, I think his reach is 71. It's either 70 and a half or 71 or 71 and a half, something like that. That's a big difference. Jojo Diaz's reach is 68. That's a big difference. Devin Haney's faster, a lot faster. If they both throw at the same time, I guarantee you Devin Haney's punch is gonna land first. So it's really gonna be up to Jojo Diaz to disrupt his Devin Haney's rhythm, disrupt his jab, disrupt his little jab, right, little hook, grab, move over, push off, turn. He's gonna have to avoid that by breaking down the body. I think early on, I think that's what's gonna probably work best for him, trying to break down that body and let combinations all go off. He needs to do what he did for the Fortuna fight. Let punches go in combinations, 4, 5, 6. Starting with a double jab. Don't get too tired though, because Devin Haney's not gonna get tired. He's gonna last all fight. That's my exact prediction on this fight. I wish Jojo Diaz the best. It's definitely not discrediting Jojo Diaz and his abilities. The guy is extremely skilled. It's just that Devin Haney is also extremely skilled. And when you compare their speeds, their lengths, their natural abilities, and their fighting styles, I just see Devin winning by a boring 12-round decision. But we'll see. Devin Haney's been trying to prove his strength and prove his chin. We'll see if he actually goes in there and takes some risks. One person that I know will be taking risk is Jojo Diaz. He's definitely going to be going in there, getting hit, exposed, trying to get the KO.
He's going to have to do it. I got to say one thing, though, and it's not related to this fight. I want ESPN and ESPN Plus to get their act together, because Yard against Arthur was not on ESPN. I was looking for it today, hoping to watch it, and I did not see it anywhere, unfortunately. I was really looking forward to that fight. I'm going to try to see if I can stream it while I'm on press row here. But that was a fight I've been really looking forward to, and I really feel that ESPN and ESPN Plus have dropped the ball in terms of not picking up that fight and showing it to us fight fans here in the United States. Lastly, Kenny, before I go, I want to give you my prediction for Tank Davis, because I don't think we did it.
No, we didn't.
On Mano a Mano Live. I got Tank Davis winning what will be an exciting fight for as long as it lasts, but I got him winning by knockout. Too experienced, too much power, and I actually also think that he's got underrated boxing ability. It's just that his opponents are usually lower than him, and doesn't really have to use it very much. Yeah. But one thing I will say about Tank Davis, he never fights to the level of his opponents. He always fights above it. And granted, they're low-level opponents, but he usually does what he needs to do with them and get them up out of there.
Yeah, listen, I completely agree with you. They definitely dropped the ball too. I would have loved to seen that fight. But it is what it is. They operate in a weird, different way. We all know the trash I've spoken about Top Rank in the past, although I do appreciate a lot of the work they do. They do a lot of questionable, shady shit that I don't appreciate, and it just is what it is. Regarding Tank Davis and Cruz, Yeah, man. I think it's gonna be a KO between round 8 and 11. I don't think it's gonna be an early KO. I think Gervonta is just gonna play it safe and let the guy swing it off and do his powerful pop shots to the body, to the face. And I don't think that Gervonta is really gonna go in there and take him out till round 8 through 11. I don't see him taking the risk early on because guess what? Eastside Cruz is small, but the guy is a small little powerful dude. He throws punches and bunches and he's powerful and he bulldozes forward. Uh, you know, I see it being easy for Gervonta Davis if he plays the calm fight, which we're used to seeing him play, the defensive fight, moving back, throwing a punch in there, moving for the beginning of the fight. As the fight goes on, obviously pick up aggression, but he should definitely be letting loads of punches go off onto the body early on for Eastside Cruz to just wear him down for when the fight goes on. Otherwise, Eastside Cruz is just going to be letting punches and bunches go the entire fight. And I do see Gervonta Davis putting a stop to that. I think more so along round 10. I'm saying 8 to 11 because that's my margin, and I don't like guessing wrong, and I'm pretty sure my
Well,
predictions are going to be
your
right.
pick game is starting to get recognized, Kenny. You've been doing great analysis recently. You've been getting some of these picks spot on, to be honest. So, look, I gotta respect what you're doing, my brother. This is a great first start here for us on your channel. Um, Wish I could have been closer to the action, but you know how it is with broadcast rights and these kind of things. I had to, you know, give you my opinions from kind of behind the scenes. But I am here at the MGM Grand Arena, and I'll continue to check in with you throughout the night, my brother.
For sure, for sure. We'll definitely connect up again a little later. We'll chop it up regarding the fights and everything going on over there. Get some good interviews. Kill it out there, brother. And if you can, get some questions in there on that post-fight press conference. You know what I'm
We'll
saying?
do whatever you want to ask. Just let me know, and I'll make sure I get the questions in.
Sounds good. Sounds good. I'll pass them forward, brother. I'll make
All
sure
right,
I
brother.
send those over. All right,
Thank
brother,
you
man.
so
Have a
much.
good time out there.
You
Thank you
too.
for
You
coming
take
on,
care,
man.
bro. Appreciate it. Hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and all that good stuff for my brother, Kenny T. Take care. I'll see you guys later.
Appreciate you, brother. I'll see you a little later, man. That was my brother, Maestro Amilcar. He has been doing YouTube for some time. Guys, doing very well and be very successful. Anybody else who would like to come on, I'll send the link out in a few. Actually, I'll send the link out right now in the chat. Feel free to come on. To those that do use or do stream and do use stream, not Streamlabs, StreamYard. All right. All right, so back to content, man. Look, Gervonta Davis is a very powerful dude for Sunday. And so is Eastside Cruz. It's just that Eastside Cruz is another one of those situations that I see with Devin Haney. Size doesn't always make a difference in fights. But I had to tell him, D-Style, we out here at the MGM Grand. We really not though, but so I had to show some love to my boy Maestro. But nah, Tank is gonna go in there and do what he has to do. But it's one of those similar type of situations with that they did with Tank and Eastside Cruz, as it is with Devin Haney and JoJo Diaz, right? A guy who is bigger, a guy who is longer, a guy who seems to be stronger. Although I'm not necessarily going to say that Devin Haney is stronger than JoJo Diaz. We just don't know that. And we haven't really seen Devin Haney to be a strong, powerful dude. It just is what it is. When we see that, I'll say that. For the moment, it is what it is. I don't believe that he has the power or that he is a powerful dude or can knock people out. But yes, these matchups are, besides the Devin Haney, JoJo Diaz, the Tank Davis matchup, as we all know, is set up in a way where it's set up for the man to win. It's most likely not going to sell as much as as much as Mayweather expects it to sell, and as much as Tank Davis fans expect it to sell. He got a very big group of fans, but it is what it is. They think that he's going to do greatest and win everything and he's going to sell the most pay-per-views, but he really isn't, because Eastside Cruz is not really a known fighter. He was a replacement. The Riley Romero fight would have probably sold more just because Riley Romero talks a hell of a lot of trash and he sounds great talking the trash that he talks. Sounds good, D-Style. See you in a few, brother. Sounds good. but yeah, man, it's gonna be an amazing weekend. I look forward to that knockout with Tank Davis. I don't, like I said, I'd love to see some fireworks from JoJo, but I think it's gonna be a 12 round stinker from Devin Haney. And if you know what, if he's a smart man, that's exactly what he would do. A 12 round stinker, unanimous decision. Just do the Money Mayweather instead of the Pretty Boy Floyd. You know what I'm saying? Excuse me. Besides these fights coming up this weekend, I know the following weekend we have Lomachenko, I believe it is. Let me double check. Yep. Lomachenko versus Richard Comey. Look, I think Lomachenko is coming back strong. He's doing every single thing that he needs to do in order to bring himself back in the same status that he had himself before, where he was the guy, not the guy that got beat up by Teofimo. Teofimo was the guy for the last year and change, you know. And yeah, Teofimo made himself not look too good by going out there emotionally throwing haymakers, and now that opens the door right back up for Vasily Lomachenko. George Kambosos is the guy now. He's not to be played with, but I just don't think that George Kambosos is the most, at least from the eye test. I don't think George Kambosos is the most skilled fighter that there is. But you know what? The eye test failed before. It has failed me before because the eye test told me that Teofimo Lopez was going to win. But then again, Teofimo Lopez went in there with a foolish game plan, throwing haymakers, emotionally, looking like he was going to cry. It is what it is. I feel bad for the guy, but I can't change. I can't change his styles. I can't change the past. He opened the door for Vasily Lomachenko, and I think Vasily Lomachenko is going to come in here and he's going to make Richard Comey look pretty bad. I don't think he's going to knock him out faster than Teofimo Lopez did, because shit, that was pretty early savage knockout by Teofimo Lopez. But I do think that Lomachenko is going to knock him out and break him down in the first half of the fight. He's going out there to make statements. He's not going out there to just fight the same guy and win. He's going out there to make statements and try to brutalize his opponents and make the opponents that Teofimo Lopez fought worse than Teofimo Lopez made him look. So that is next weekend. I think December is very, very promising for boxing. It's this whole year has been very, very promising, which has been surprising because COVID's been a hell of a bitch. It just actually, speaking of COVID, it really just stopped the Triple G Murata fight. And I find that to be so funny because Triple G won't fight anybody else until he could fight Murata. They're saying it's all about the money because Murata is very famous and popular in his country. I think it's stupid. It is what it is. My brother D-Style, welcome to the show, brother.
Hey, what's going on, brother? Just chilling, you know. That thing looks so real. It looks like you're literally right outside the MGM right now. You know what I mean? Just like literally right. It got dark over there really quick, you know.
That was the intention, baby.
There we go. There we go.
Oh man. So what are your thoughts regarding the fights this weekend, D-Style? You got Haney, JoJo, Tank, Issa. Who you going with? McCaskill?
I think McCaskill should win her fight. But JoJo Haney is the most interesting fight of this weekend, right? I think, I don't know if you would agree with that, but I think it's the best fight of the weekend. I hope JoJo wins. I really do. I want to be wrong. It's like the type of crow I want to eat. But I do think Haney's going to beat him, though. I just think he's the range, the length, the speed. I think even if JoJo gets to him, he's already going to be behind, in my opinion, like 6-7 rounds. Like it's going to be a long. He might give Haney problems in the latter part of the fight, but it's going to be too late, in my opinion. I got Haney winning a unanimous decision, and it might be easy for the first half. It might get difficult the second half, but I think he'll edge it out comfortably. I hope I'm wrong, though. I hope JoJo comes out and beats him.
Yeah, I mean, Bro, I agree with you. I am on the side of wanting JoJo to come out and beat him just because JoJo is more my style of fighter, more
Right.
of the animosity, more aggressive, But at the end of the day, the Devin Haney just seems like he has the skills to come out winning.
Yeah.
And also, am I the only one that thinks that Church is annoying as fuck? Church Haney's hype man
Oh,
that was
is
all
that who
over.
that is?
Yeah, he was all over the promotions, all over the media day, all over everything, calling JoJo. It was like, "Hey, Joseph," just calling him across the gym as JoJo's trying to do his interviews with the media. It was just stupid, immature.
What the hell? What's going on?
If you've seen it, bro, it's like a pastor that just talks hella trash.
It's the guy with the vest, right? He had like a hat on. He was like yelling in the weigh-in.
Yeah,
Everybody, who the hell
yeah,
is that dude? That dude's annoying. Like,
yeah.
God.
That I think Haney was not Haney. Eddie Hearn was saying that he wanted to get an interview with Church or whatever. I thought that was stupid.
Oh, wow.
But
Okay.
yeah, the hype man thing is
Is he
foolish
the
and stupid.
official hype man or like a self-proclaimed hype man? Like,
Nah, he's an official hype man. They I don't know if you remember at the end of the Linares fight when Devin Haney was walking out from the fight that there was this dude in like a suit and looking
yeah.
very religious and he was talking shit. Lord Devin Haney, the greatest. You don't remember that?
No. Wow, man. I do remember
Yeah,
that one dude that was like translating for Pacquiao. Remember before the Broner fight? Pacquiao was like,
yeah.
"It's gonna be a very, very good fight." Let me translate from. I'm gonna beat your ass, Broner. Like, you know what I mean? Like, so I don't know it's something like that, but that's interesting. Your own hype man. I kind of like it though. That's like a wrestling feel to it, but
It 100% has a wrestling feel to it.
yeah.
But this is something that I've seen coming up in boxing these days. I don't know if you noticed Terrence Crawford also has a hype man. He has like I don't know what the guy's from, but
What?
he has the tan skin guy that comes out with him. It's like Terrence Crawford is the greatest. He's unbeatable. He's the fastest. He hits the hardest. And he's just talking, it's like a Muhammad Ali on the side because the
But they don't have
guys
to
are there.
pay dudes. There's dudes on the internet that do it for free for fighters. Just hire one of them.
This
Yo,
is
your
true.
own hype man, like that. That's like, look, it's like it just screams like I don't have the charisma. I'm not Muhammad Ali, so I'm gonna hire somebody to do it for me. Type of deal.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, look, I'm gonna get one of my friends. Matter of fact, look, as a hype person, I'm gonna hire my mother because that's gonna be the person that's gonna be the most hype behind me. Talking, ese es mi hijo, lo quiero tanto.
Ese más guapo de todos, él mi hijo. Like,
You
like
you
that.
know, shit. Ain't nobody going back and dude up like his mom. If
That's
you're
true.
watching, please like and subscribe. First channel on a new show. Just trying to build and grow. I
Absolutely,
interrupted you.
absolutely.
Sorry, go for a D style.
What was that?
I interrupted you.
Oh no, that's just what I was saying. I find it kind of strange that somebody would hire a hype man. And now that he told me, I was about to say, hey, that's kind of like unique, but then you said Crawford had one too. So it's not unique anymore. Like it's corny now.
Yeah, I don't necessarily like it. Like I think Church is I think his style and his promotion is corny, whatever. But at the end of the day,
Is he a hired hype man? Is that what he does for a living?
I believe so. Like, he be up and down with Devin. Let me try to find the video. This guy literally be up and down all over the place with Devin Haney in media
Uh-huh.
days and press conferences.
Man, they ain't
That's
messing
right.
around, huh?
Not at all, bro. Not at all. Watch, I guarantee you, he's gonna be there today talking hella shit.
Oh boy,
I guarantee you, bro.
like the
Actually,
Men's Warehouse, huh?
hey, okay, let me share my screen now real quick. I'm only gonna share very little bit of this video just because I don't want to get copyrighted. You know how that goes.
First video, first copyright. Let's go.
Nah, we don't need that. We don't need that, man.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. All right, here we go. I'm pretty sure you guys see the screen. Let me know if you can hear it.
I can't hear it.
No, you can't hear the audio? Yeah, I'm not first time using StreamYard, so I'm not even sure how to share the audio. Yeah, but he's pretty much talking hella trash about like backing up and bigging up Devin Haney. I shared the link in the chat if anybody wants to check that out. Since I'm just learning how to use StreamYard, so I don't want to keep y'all looking at something that you can't even hear.
Visit some of it.
Speed, Superman speed, fall to your knees. We know how to do you. Waiting on Luke Campbell, Comey, Tank Davis, or Javier Fortuna. The King, Lord Devin Haney. You see it?
Oh, that sounds WWE-ish like a motherfucker, bro.
100%. 100%.
It's like too over the top. Like you have to have like a certain line, you know what I mean? Before it comes off as comical, you know, but all right. So
it is what it is. I agree. I think it's foolish. But that doesn't stop Devin Haney from being fast, powerful, and
would it be funny if like if JoJo beats Haney and then JoJo hires Church and now he's like his hype man. You know what I mean? He's the one that knocked out the great Devin Haney. Like, you know, I could just picture him like doing that.
Lord JoJo Diaz.
Moses. This is JoJosus. You know, and just kind of go from there, you know.
The guy's super excessive. It is what it is. Whatever. Moving on to past this weekend. Let me ask you a question of something that I read today regarding Triple G and his fight being postponed because travel there's been a travel ban to Murata's country. I think he's Japanese.
Oh man,
there's been a travel ban because of the new COVID strain, that Omicron strain, which is supposed to be very aggressive and strong. So they postponed the fight, and his team said that they're not going to fight or do anything up until that fight. That they're just going to keep training and wait until the travel ban is over so that he could fight Murata. And some of the comments that I read on this were saying that he's doing that specifically for the money, because Murata's extremely popular in his country and it's a big money fight. It's not a big money like Canelo fight, but it's a big money fight nonetheless. What are your thoughts on that? Do you think it's foolish like I do?
I mean, he's old. Like he doesn't have time to like wait, and he's got to make some moves, you know. And there's other guys he could fight, and it's kind of like there's no guarantee that, let's say they postpone it, or what if it's postponed again? And he just wasted all this time. He already wait. I don't even know. Do you know why they waited till December? Like they announced it like in May, like we're gonna fight in December. Like December, like, what the hell? So like they waited this whole time. Then it's postponed. If I was Triple G, man, I would try to make a fight with Charlo or Andre. That's what I would do. But he wants to wait for Murata. I think he thinks in his mind Murata's easy money. You know, that's what it is.
And Andre and Charlo, they aren't any money. They're just a challenge with no money.
Right.
You know, for his legacy, he should fight Charlo, Andre, Benavidez, and whoever else. He should even fight Benavidez fought him. He was in the undercard for Canelo's last fight. He was trying to fight Canelo, but he's old and washed up too. I don't know, whatever. I'll find it right now. But he should fight fighters that are in the ring and can better his career, better his legacy, instead of just sitting there looking for money fights. He's still chasing the Canelo fight. Why would Canelo fight him? I guess if Canelo wants money, Canelo would fight him. But besides that, why would he fight him? The guy I was talking about is Anthony Dirrell. He could also fight Anthony Dirrell. Anthony Dirrell's better than a lot of the fighters that Triple G has fought. Like, you know, the guy's foolish. It is what it is.
Yeah, I don't know why he's fighting Murata. Murata's not. Come on, bro. Like, you know, I would even take a Munguia fight. Maybe that's a fight he should do. You know, at the very least, you know, Like I just don't know why he could fight Murata after he's done with whatever fight. I think he should fight somebody else. My opinion.
I agree. He's gonna be 40 in April. You know,
Yeah.
how many boxers really fight at the age, like actually have pro fights at the age of 40? You know, you see dudes like Mayweather doing exhibitions for cash and stuff like that, which is all jokey joke shit. But you don't really see 40-plus-year-old fighters fighting actual pro fights and holding belts and the stuff. You know,
I know.
it's insane, brother. What do you think about the undercard for Tank Davis and Isaac Cruz?
It's a pretty decent undercard. I mean, they're hyping it up like it's an amazing. Like, I don't know about that, but it's decent. I'm looking forward to the Derenchenko fight. You know,
That should be good.
Yeah, and then of course the Towering Inferno. Is that what they call that dude?
Fundora?
The tall ass motherfucker.
Sebastian Fundora, no?
Yeah, Fundora. Yeah, like I
like
never
him.
seen a live fight of his. Like I seen him on YouTube, but like it'll be interesting. But I have a feeling, man, that someone's gonna clip him one day, and that fall is gonna be epic. Like I just have this feeling. Like, because he's like this big, he looks fragile, like if he falls, isn't he? Like I don't know. I'm just waiting to see what happens. But man, it's gonna be hard to beat up until that happens. You know, it's you see Rocky 4 when Rocky's like, Apollo, first thing you need, Apollo, is a ladder. You know, like to see the ladder against that guy, man, these 154 pounders can't reach his face. Tall as fuck.
Look, I agree with you, and I think that Sebastian Fundora, he's not only super tall and awkward, he's also fairly strong. Like I've actually seen a few of his fights live on undercards, not in person, but live on TV. And bro, his punches, they thud. You know what I'm saying? He you could tell that he hits with power, and he's also willing to go in there and get hit. And when people hit him, it seems like it doesn't affect him, which to me boggles the shit out of my mind. Because the guy is like a tall, skinny toothpick. You would think that those punches would be hitting, his insides easy. Because a very small layer of muscle, very small layer of bone. You would think that his insides would get destroyed by body shots. No,
there's nothing. It's like the thin layer of skin and like the liver's like right here, bro. It's like right there. It's like you could just poke it, There really is no muscle like blocking some of it. There's no layer,
That's why I'd be so surprised that he eats so much punches as if it's nothing and still continues coming forward like a savage. I think he has a lot of potential, bro.
I have a feeling he's gonna start moving up in weight fast. Like he
definitely.
has to.
Definitely. I think he should be looking for title fights in the weight class that he's in now, like quick, soon, because how long is he going to be able to hold that weight? And you see, I think that everybody, if you can, should fuck around with the Mayweather, Manny Pacquiao type of thing. Go to several different weight classes, become a champion, multiple weight division champion, So I definitely think he should be chasing belts right now, looking to become a champ. He got the skill, I think, and the power.
He's got the skill, he's got the power. And now the thing is, I guess he would have to chase like Jermall Charlo, Castano. I think they would win a decision over him right now, for sure.
They got the right brains for the job. Pause.
Yeah, but like, that's funny. But like, I don't know, man. I just feel like if they get inside on him, like he's gonna have a hard time, bro. Like he's so tall that like, and scrawny though. It's not like he's like Joshua's height. Let's think about that. Like, is he like Anthony Joshua's height?
I think so. Let me see. I'll look him up too.
He's tall. He's at the very least the height of Usyk.
He's 6'6". He's
Anthony Joshua.
He's right at AJ's height. Yeah.
Jesus fucking Christ.
That means that this guy can like 100% make history. Like if he just goes to every single weight class on the way up and wins a belt, just one belt, and then goes up to heavyweight and becomes undisputed, bro, that's historical. It'll be like 10 weight classes.
Man, 154, 160, 168, 175, 200. Now there's bridgerweight and then heavyweight.
7 division champ, yo.
Damn. God damn. Bro, this started when, and they'll probably create like another. I have a feeling, man, they're going to create more weight classes soon. Let's have this feeling.
It's so trash, bro.
It's just like something bad has to happen to a kid, and then Mauricio Sullivan will just name a weight class after him. You know? Yeah, this kid fell and he had 4-degree burns. Like, oh, we will name a weight class after him. Like, what the hell?
It's foolish shit, and it doesn't make sense either because I think it discredits the heavyweight class. It actually discredits the heavyweight class in the sense that, look, the bridgerweight, I think they're saying what is it, 200 to 220 or something like that. Yeah. And so what is heavyweight? I thought heavyweight was 200 plus, you know. So are they now going to change heavyweight and make heavyweight 220 plus? You know,
I could see that. I mean,
shit.
I think they're going to add a weight class between light heavyweight and cruiserweight. That's what I think. Kind of like the UFC has like a 185, but like somewhere there. Or 190, because they're already talking about 190, bro.
That's just crazy. I mean, isn't that where Canelo and Makavu are going to be fighting? 190?
Yeah, 190 wouldn't make sense, because why would there be a bigger gap between 175 and 190 to 190 and 200? That makes no sense. You know what I mean?
No, definitely. I don't know. I really hope that they don't add any weight classes. Keep it as is. I'd like to see. But I guess you could think about it like this: if they do add more weight classes, then that adds more levels of greatness that Sebastian Fundora can obtain. But back to Sunday's fight card. Sergey Derevyanchenko versus Carlos Adames. I think that's gonna be a great fight. I got my dollars on Adames. Derevyanchenko, he's a very good fighter. He throws lots of punches. He takes a good beating too, and he moves a lot. I just think that Carlos Adames is gonna, be in there trying to fight, throwing punches, trying to land power blows. I don't think it's gonna be like, Derevyanchenko and what's his name, Andrade, or Derevyanchenko and Triple G. Where it wasn't what we thought it was going to be. I think that Adames is definitely going to be in there trying to fight, trying to land some heavy big blows and trying to put the guy out. And I also don't think it's going to be like the Charlo fight. You know what I'm saying? Although Charlo did look better than Triple G in there, in my opinion.
Definitely. Do you know, is this at 154 or is it a middleweight? Do you know?
I'll see right now.
Because I heard rumors that Derevyanchenko was supposedly going to move down, but I don't know if that was true.
Yeah, they're going to be fighting at the middleweight class.
Okay.
Yeah. Should be both those fights should be great for sure. Let me see who any other fights that are happening that are exciting. Not really. Jalil Hackett, Mayweather's little protege guy, is fighting a 4-rounder early on in the night tomorrow. Besides that, I think we've pretty much covered all the great fights. And back to Triple G, I still can't believe that he stole one of our good December fights.
Yeah. Well, it's not just that one, bro. It's also I don't know if you heard about the oh my God, their name slipped my mind. Japanese guy and the Philip. Oh my God.
I'm bad with names. I do the same. Bro.
Ioka.
I saw that too. Same
Sanaka versus Ioka. My mind went blank for a second, but it got postponed as well for the same reason. And that was supposed to be like a pretty big deal, but it's just this new strain or whatever. It looks like Japan takes this stuff very, very serious. You know what I mean? And they're very proactive early, and it is what it is. boxing is the least of their worries. You know what I mean? When it comes to their country, so just do what Inoue did. I come fight over here. You know.
I get it. I get it. They completely canceled the Ioka fight though, and they're not rescheduling it.
Oh, it's not even rescheduled, man.
No, yeah, it was like canceled, not to be rescheduled.
Jesus Christ!
It looks sus. That looks sus, if you ask me. It should be rescheduled, if you ask me, but whatever. It sounds funny. Sounds
like a duck. I don't know. I mean, I don't want to say it, but it sounds convenient. How about that?
Definitely. I talk the trash. I say what has to be said. No filters, and I take the bullets that come with it. It is what it is. And when it comes to this boxing thing that we love so much, a lot of people view it and judge it with emotions. It's like, yo, fuck my feelings and emotions. When I first started doing this YouTube thing, I was definitely being a boxing fan, but I was also being a little more emotional. I remember one time I said, yeah, no, AJ's gonna win because AJ got big muscles and I like him. It wasn't something like that exactly, but the answer was emotional. It didn't really have any backing to it,
Right.
Once I stopped doing that shit, I just started going with exactly what I think, without the emotions in there. Exactly what I think, but on a technical status. Like, bro, I don't know these guys. I'm not invested in these guys. I don't know who's gonna win. And if whoever does win, I'm not getting nothing from it. That's not my cousin. That's not my friend. That's whatever. So I took the emotions out of it, started being more subjective, and here we are, giving these great analysis, predictions, and such. I say this because a lot of shots have come towards I guess not you specifically, but everybody who streams in this group of people for saying truthful, factual opinions, for saying what is real. That may potentially, that's gonna happen. You guys aren't gonna like the shit that I'm saying and the stuff that people who I bring on this channel are gonna say, but it is factual. It's not coming from I like this guy, so I'm gonna say this. No, it's like factual stuff. And D-Style could back that up, and he's also going to continue doing what he's doing and bringing the Savage content forward. So, if we speak about your favorite fighter and your feelings get hurt, it is what it is. I'm not going to give a fuck. If I'm not taking my own feelings into consideration, why am I going to take your feelings into consideration?
Right. Very true.
Anything to add to that statement regarding boxing and the status of how we will move forward, like on my channel, and the truth, that the facts that we give moving forward on HCP.
All anybody could do right is be themselves, and that's what this is. Kenny T's channel. Kenny T's going to be himself, like on this channel, and you don't have to like it. You know what I mean? You don't have to agree all the time. All you got to know is that I could say this, man. I've been listening to Kenny T for quite a while, doing shows with Maestro. He's authentic. What you see is what you get with Kenny T. You know what I mean? And that's that. So there you go. That's what it's all about, man. That's what boxing talk should be about anyway. Everyone giving their honest thoughts. We don't want to be around capping all the time.
Yeah, we don't be out here capping. Somebody joined the stream, but I'm not sure who that is.
I don't know who that is.
The individual?
Not off the top of my head. Sorry, brother. I don't know who you are, brother. But he could show you if he could show you who he is.
Yeah. If you could
without trolls out here, so
yeah, then we could potentially let you on the stream if you show us who you are, but we don't know who you are, so it is what it is at the moment.
Yeah.
I see a hand waving. That does not show me who you are, brother. But all right, it is what it is. Yeah, they left now. It is what it is. But look, I sent the link out earlier. I could send another link for those who are serious and would like to come on and say something regarding the fights that are happening this weekend.
So like Kenny, man, he's got that street smart. You know what I mean? Like he didn't just let somebody just stand and then like and all of a sudden it's showing like a picture that shouldn't be showing on the internet or something.
Nah, not at all, man. Look, I've I've been watching your channel, Maestro's channel, and G Funky, a few other channels. Ring IQ, I like what he's doing. Uh, you know, watching to learn, also appreciating the craft of what it is that you guys are doing. And I've noticed that sometimes some clowns come on the show, clowns that have a following that you kind of respected them before, and then they come on on one of the channels and they're screaming and interrupting and disrespectful. Yo, I bring that up because I'm saying from now, don't bring that shit on here. I'm a very cool, nice dude, but I do not like that fake rowdy shit. I will take you off the stream immediately, whoever it is. Even, bro, I'm not. It's not like I have a great, amazing, popular channel. I'm just saying, like, respect is bi-directional, and we do plan on being very respectful here moving forward. I see he's back and maybe would like to say something, but look, you gotta show us who you are, brother, so we can let you on the stream. If you are currently watching the channel, please like and subscribe. Let's grow a following. Let's make this popular. Let's make this dope. Yeah, I'm not gonna let this guy on the stream. Before we do close it up and get up out of here, because I do want to start watching some undercard fights. Diaz, any final thoughts for anything, for yourself, for me, for the fighters? Talk to me. Let's make it happen.
Well, I do have something I want to say. Floyd Mayweather, even though I'm not a big fan of this fight being on pay-per-view, you are the promoter of this Tank Davis Isaac Cruz fight. I wouldn't even know this if I didn't know. Like we know because we're like hardcore boxing fans, so we know Floyd is the promoter of Tank. You know what I mean? But if I see these interviews on the internet, bro, you wouldn't even know he's a promoter of this event because he's talking about Canelo went more than Tank. He's talking about himself more than this fight. Like, Floyd, we know who you are. You already had your career. You're already going to go in the Hall of Fame. You're like, can you promote the fight? You're already charging us for it. Can you at least promote it? Like, give it a shot. Try to sell me the fight. You know Don King would be selling the shit out of this fight. Don King would have, in America, you're crazy. Tank Cruz, he's the favorite, not Tank. I'm scared for Tank. Like say something, bro. Like, I don't know. Just like be a promoter for God's sakes. Like, he's not talking about the fight, bro. He's not.
He's not. He's stealing shine from the fight to talk about his own personal shit, whatever it is that he wants to say, and to pretty much hate on Canelo. I agree that it does sound foolish, and he should be promoting his own fighter. But is Floyd Mayweather really a promoter? Like, does he do the actual job of a promoter, or is he just putting guys on his promotional company and taking a cut of their percentages and not promoting them?
Right. I mean, I just think he's the latter is what he's doing. Like, and you know what though? I don't think he knows he's doing it. I just don't think he can't help himself.
I agree.
Like he can't stop talking about himself. You know what I mean? It's the way it is.
Agree. He's very full of himself. He's very in his head, and he's very stuck in the past life of a boxer that he has. He really can't let it go. After
the Mario Barrios fight, Floyd at the post-fight press conference was talking about how much money he made against Logan Paul. Like, nobody cares, you know? Like, I'm just saying.
For real.
So...
Oh man, we're gonna continue seeing it too. Shit, I'm damn sure that if Pacquiao was not retired, we would have heard some trash talking about Pacquiao yesterday as well. He needs to take himself out of comparison, take himself out the light, and just let's give Tank some more shine, and let's have Tank actually fight some people the way that Floyd did. Floyd, as he actually fought some people. That's why he became the cash cow that he was. Not only was he a showman and a trash talker, but he used to fight good competition and beat them by a landslide.
Yeah.
Whether it was Pretty Boy knocking people out, or Money May with his flashy defense, and
Like, let me say something, man, before we wrap it up.
yeah.
Nothing will ever take away what Floyd was at 130 and 135. That dude was a beast, okay? It annoys me when a lot of these young fighters compare themselves to Floyd and haven't done shit yet. You know what I mean? Like Haney is like, oh, I'm the reincarnation of Floyd. Like, stop. Okay? Like, I'm sorry. All right. Floyd would have eaten that Linares alive, bro. Like, it wouldn't have looked fair. He would have been done with him 6 rounds tops. Done. You know what I mean? You struggled with him the last 4 rounds. Like, spare me. Oh, but we have the same record and we both have 1 belt. Like, stop. Please. Like I know he hasn't fought a Genaro Hernandez, Jesus Chavez, and wiped the floor with them. He hasn't done that. You know what I mean? He hasn't fought a Diego Corrales. Like, stop. But hey, it's whatever, man. But you're supposed to be a promoter now. Can you promote the damn fight? Like, Jesus Christ. I'm just saying.
I agree. He was a historical fighter. Now he should be focusing on being a historical promoter. Focus on being a black version of Bob Arum. Because as much shit as I talk about Bob Arum, the guy is historical. He's a Hall of
What
Fame.
about Don King?
I really didn't like Don King.
Yeah, I didn't like him either. But he gave us some great cards, though.
He did. But he was stealing everybody's money. I don't respect that shit, man.
Well, so's Arum.
He definitely is, though. Don King was just way dirtier,
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess it's been a great show. Floyd Mayweather, do your promoting, bro. Let's see Tank Davis in 1 or 2 good fights, and I guarantee you his pay-per-view buys will go up to a good 400,000 or 500,000, maybe. But it's gonna stay at 200 if he doesn't fight anybody. Remember, Floyd, you actually fought people. It is what it is. And with that is my final thought. D-Style, any final words before we say goodbye to the good people of YouTube?
Hey, guys, enjoy the fights. Be in the moment. You know what I mean? Like, tonight, it's about Jojo Haney. You know what I mean? Watch the fight and be honest about your assessment after the fight. You know what I mean? Jojo fans, don't cap. Haney fans, don't cap. Just tell us what you saw. You know what I mean? That's all I ask. Enjoy the fight. And I don't think we'll see one, but I'm hoping that I'm wrong. I hope that there's an upset tonight.
Yeah, same. I agree. I think that I'm hoping there's an upset. I don't really think there's going to be one if Devin Haney stays boring the way that he should be. Enjoy the Saturday. Enjoy the Sunday. Do not be emotionally biased. Have a great weekend. I'll see you later on YouTube, most likely with Maestro. D-Style, probably see you later as well. You guys have a great day, great weekend. Enjoy your fights.
Peace out, everybody.